Hey everyone, hope all is well. Welcome back to the channel. So, I wanted to address a very recurrent and burning question that a lot of mentees have in their minds in this video, which is should we apply for ISB in round 3 or not? Now, I know I made a video on this some time back, which was do admission chances reduce in ISB round 3? I'll link it in the description. But I just wanted to help you understand on what will happen even if you apply and don't get through, right? So, in that video, in the previous video, I helped you understand statistically on whether it's round 1 or round 2 or round 3, the kind of profiles which typically get through from our mentee pool have very similar GMAT scores, work experience range, educational qualification, and interview experiences. So that was one. But uh, let's take an example. So let's say Sarthak is someone who has 3 years of experience, and Sarthak is applying with the Indian School of Business in January 2025. The deadline is January 26th, and now he's confused. He's thinking, yeah, should I apply in the January deadline, or should I wait till September 2025 and apply in the next intake? That's the conundrum that a lot of us face. That's the dichotomous dilemma that a lot of us have. Should it be January 2025 or should it be September 2025? What are the advantages or disadvantages of either of these decisions? So let's talk about January 2025. ठीक है, अब January 2025 में हमने अप्लाई किया. Let's say Sarthak ends up getting an interview call and Sarthak clears the interview. He goes to ISB in 2025 April itself. So he has saved that 1 year that he would have otherwise spent in working. Saved meaning he would be able to achieve his envisioned goals sooner than if he had applied in September 2025, because then he would have joined ISB in April 2026. That's one advantage. When it comes to talking about disadvantages, what is the disadvantage if Sarthak applies in January 2025? Let's say he ends up getting rejected either in the interview, or let's say he doesn't even get an interview call. इसमें डिसएडवांटेज क्या है? डिसएडवांटेज नहीं है, because ISB is a reapplicant friendly school. You talk to anybody in the admissions team, you talk to any alum, they'll reaffirm this hypothesis, which is some schools in the US are a little stringent when it comes to reapplicant profiles. But when it comes to ISB, if Sarthak applied to ISB in January 2025 and he did not make it, and he applies again in September 2025 for the next admission cycle, what will Sarthak have to do? The essays will remain the same, the GMAT GRE score requirement will remain the same, and Sarthak will have to write one more essay, which is a reapplicant essay, which is what has Sarthak improved over the last admission cycle, right? Be it change of responsibilities, change of organization, something in extracurriculars, hobbies, or pastime. 250 words long essay, not very difficult to write. But will ISB penalize him in terms of his evaluation or profile score or interview score if he's a reapplicant? Absolutely not, right? So is there any disadvantage if Sarthak applies in the January 2025 round 3 deadline and takes a shot at it? No. Is there a possible upside? Yes, which is he'll be able to go to ISB 1 year before rather than when he would have gone to the school if he had applied in September 2025. So possible upside, 1 year saved, going to B school early, achieving your goals early on, better package, position, quality of work early on. Possible downside, no, just one essay which I'll have to write in the next admission cycle, no penalty, no disadvantages of sorts. So think about it as an options contract. I'm sorry I'm taking this example, but I had finance in my undergrad and my business school when I was doing my MBA from ISB. So options contract में क्या होता है कि when somebody buys an option, let's say a call option, so if the stock price goes up, you definitely take advantage of that. If the stock price tanks and it goes against your expectation and falls down, then आपको एक छोटा सा प्रीमियम देना पड़ता है कॉल राइटर को. अब यहाँ पे क्या है कि देर इज नो डाउन साइड. इफ यू डोंट गेट थ्रू, योर पे ऑफ इज 0-0. आप उसी स्टेट पे हो जो आप पहले पे थे. आप अभी भी काम कर रहे हो वेर यू वर वर्किंग. बट इफ यू गेट थ्रू, देर इज इनफाइनाइट अपसाइड, 1 year saved, all of the benefits that we discussed. So it's a call option contract. If you apply in round 3, if you don't get through, then you can apply again next year. No downside, no disadvantages. If you get through, you can go to B school 1 year sooner than what you had imagined. So that's what I wanted to cover in this video. I hope this logically makes sense, and I'll attach the video where I did a statistical analysis of round 3 results for our mentees last year in the description below, so you can look at that as well, and I'll see you very soon.